What is going on, you guys? My name is KillerRacer34, and today for this video, I know I've been gone for a long time, so I decided to do a little, kind of a different video. I'm going to be doing basically what some other people do, and when they run out of ideas to make videos. I'm going to be doing basically 10 things about myself because I found these questions online. I'm not going to show you the questions because some of them are going to be like, how come you didn't show me this one? Why don't you tell me this one? Well, it's because it's too many. There's like 200 questions, and I just found the pretty good ones right now. So basically, let's begin with number one. Number one says, what are your nicknames? What do you prefer to be called? Well, as everyone knows in my family, my real name is not PJ, it's actually Francisco. I was named after my father, and when I was born, the nurses at the hospital basically told me, when I was a baby, before I even knew, they basically told me that I look like my father. It's sweet and short to the point, okay? I look like my father, especially. And his name is Francisco as well, but people call him Paco, Taco, but with a P. And when that happened, they looked at me and says Paco Jr. So that's where the name PJ came from, rather than, being, all the nicknames. Every single nickname you can imagine. So I'll do a quick list right here. Hope you got all that, because I'm not going to repeat all those nicknames again. I heard every single one. But if you do find a new one, besides you, Jacob, I already know what you call me, Pickle Jar. If you can find out any more nicknames for PJ that are appropriate for YouTube, I'll be posting it, okay? Or something like that so I can see. Okay, the second question is actually really funny. The second question is actually me. What is the strangest thing you believed as a child? Well, as a child, since I live in Arizona, I asked, of course, bring back my father. I asked my father, why the heck are cowboy boots pointed? If you look at cowboy boots, why are they pointed and everything like that? I never understood why when I was a kid. And when that happened, my father was so fed up, and plus, I don't think he was having a good day that day. He looks at me, it's just, basically the little pointed part of the boot is actually supposed to kill cockroaches when you get them in the corner of the stupid kitchen or whatever, and I believed it for like 3 months until finally my dad told me it was fake. So that's a funny thing that told my father, and my father told me that I believed that. That was the funniest thing. I can't make that up. Okay, the next question is actually a little bit a little bit of my fear, is what animals scare you the most and why? Well, for one, what was it? I'm not too afraid of like certain animals because I can pick up snakes. Scorpions, yes, they do creep me out, but no, I'm not that afraid of it. I can easily just go up to them because I live in Arizona. There's like a million scorpions out here. Get a black light, you find them like no joke. If some people on the East Coast wondering how the heck we find scorpions, if you get a black light, the purple lights, you put them onto the scorpion, they will glow like neon glow, like no one ever knew. Because when I went to Pennsylvania to go visit Jacob, which is one of my friends on Xbox, we went to go visit him. We were talking about the scorpions and stuff like that. They didn't know we actually could find them with black lights. So basically, somewhere around the image right now will show you what it looks like when you light up a scorpion with a black light. It's not that bad. But the main animal that scares me the most is actually spiders. I do not like spiders. I do not like what they look. I think they're the most demonic looking thing in the world. You can easily tell my family I hate them. The reason why I hate them, because when I was in elementary school, I had a little incident with a spider. What happened is when I was in class, we were doing some art project or something like that, and I remember looking down and I see this yellow thing on my leg. I thought it was a flower because in Arizona there's a lot of good flowers. And you'll be amazed how many flowers we got here. And I thought it was. So I went to go grab it to swipe it off my leg. And next thing you know, it moved towards me. And then me being me, making a fool of myself, I jumped up and I showed everyone in the whole entire classroom. The spider we never found until like 2 days later, dead against the wall, because when I jumped up, I swatted in and smacked the wall. And it died. Everyone thought I was crazy for like 2 days. But ever since then, when I was like 8 or something like that, I'm still deadly afraid of spiders. So my family keeps making fun of me of that. Okay, the next question says, when was the last time you really pushed yourself to your physical limits? Now, this is a little different because some people won't believe me, some people will. I don't play too many sports. That's my brother. He, plays football, and he did play soccer and everything. But with me, I never really played sports besides for baseball and basketball, but I wasn't really pushing myself. The main one, I would count myself pushing myself to the limit when I was back in from 2009 till 2013 when I did stock car racing. Now, a lot of people won't believe me that I actually did stock car racing. That's where the 34 in my username, KiloRacer34, came from. Because from those 2009 to 2013, I used that number as my race car number. Here, I actually post some pictures right now just for you can see my car because, I own a couple. And one's a 4-cylinder, one's a V8. And hint, hint, I might be going back racing because I've been sitting on my butt and working too much at work. And if I can, I'll just put some videos on YouTube for you guys so you can see what exactly I did. But I pushed myself so hard because me and my dad we were the underdogs of the whole series. And we were pushing each other just trying to see if we can get up there. And I didn't win a race until 2011. And that was the greatest thing in the world. Shut up, dog. That was the greatest thing in the world when I won a race because if anyone watches NASCAR, literally, if you watch Dale Earnhardt Sr. back in 1999 in the Daytona 500, you'll see a line of people line up for him and high-fiving him while he's driving by. Well, when I came out of the pits into my what we call the tech slot, really? But what really happened is when I got into the tech stall and I got out, all my racing buddies, even the other racing class that knew how I was trying so hard to win, were actually coming up to hug me, and my dad came up to hug me. We were all cheering and everything like that. Even the second and third place guy would came up to me and started hugging me. It was the best moment I can ever say in my life that I actually did, and that's the reason why I push myself so hard to do anything, because of that. It's because I like trying something that I work so hard on. Okay, I almost lost track right now because I have literally lost almost all track of how many questions I had to do, but number 5, I believe. And this question says, what's something that amazes you? And literally, what amazes me a lot is optical illusions. Like, if you give me an optical illusion of anything, I don't care if I've seen it like a million times, I love that. Also, that too. I also like magic, okay? I like watching magicians and stuff like that. I love that kind of things. So if I go to like Vegas or something, you bet your butt I'll be watching like David Copperfield or something like that, or watching Penn and Teller, which is my awesome, which I like those guys. They're really funny, they really know how, and the way they do magic is amazing. So that was basically a quick one for number 5. Okay, number 6, actually really good one, actually. It says, what's your all-time favorite town or city and why? My favorite one, surprisingly or not, people, ask me why, is actually Oceanside, California. The reason why is because it's a small town. I don't like, huge towns. Tucson is fine. Tucson is fine for, like a somewhat of a good city. But I like Oceanside because literally you're like right there at the beach. You could be right there. And also it's really nice and green over there. And I really had really good experiences when I was there, when I was staying at the hotels and stuff like that, and I would do it again, like no doubt. And yeah. The 7th question I see is pretty funny because all my family would know. When do you find yourself singing? Anytime, whenever I feel like it. Not right now. You're not going to see me now. Number 8 actually says right here, do you have any scars or anything that's on you right now? And I got a lot, but not like major ones where you expect, like, oh, it's the figure or anything like that. But I got a couple. What was it? Where is it? Oh, nope. One right here from when I was skateboarding. Another one, a couple of skateboarding. Another one's when, I fell. The main one, actually, that really, I would say, really, changed the look is actually this little scar right here. It's actually a burn mark, a 3rd-degree burn. And what happened on my hand is I'm actually, I like working on cars and stuff like that. And I used to work in a shop for my first job. And when that happened, I was trying to put what was it? I was trying to put some air in a motorcycle. I know, it was the dumbest way to burn myself. I had the extension and everything for the air gauge and everything. And I went to go reach, and I'd done this like a million times. Put air in tires, no problem. I reached up, and the stupid hanger on the motorcycle fell real quickly, and it touched my hand real quickly. It was like oh, I burned myself. It was like a quick instant that nobody has ever felt. And it was a funny thing. My boss and some workers were like, "Oh no, that looks really bad." And I just went to the bathroom and peeled it off, put Neosporin, and wrapped my hand until the end of work. I should have called the workers' comp, but it wasn't that bad. I went home. Well, on my way home, my dad picked me up, and I said, "Dad," is like, "Yeah, Mom's gonna be pissed." I opened my hand just to show him, scarred and everything, and he says, "Yeah, Mom's gonna be pissed." And I just burned myself about a couple of weeks ago because he burned himself on his arm exhaust as well. And when I went home, she saw the thing on my hand. I showed her, and of course she got mad and everything, and we went to the doctor the next day, and they said I really took care of it. And so now I got a disfigure right there, a little black area. But when I burned it, it was all bright pink and everything like that. Okay, the next question says, how many pets do you own? Well, if you want to be literal, I only own one, and that's my dog Weddle. And you see him in one video and everything. I'll put a picture right here. But the other animals that I technically own, and my whole family does, actually, I should say, my whole family owns, we have 2 cats. We got Happy, which is my brother's cat, and Gizmo, which is my dad's cat. And Gizmo's a little butt. Happy, he thinks he's the king of the house. My sister and I have the 2 dogs. I have Weddle, of course. And if you don't know what, and I chose the name Weddle for, my dog, is because when he was born, when he was a little puppy, 11 years ago, he was almost all white, and Weddle in Spanish means white. Well, you really should look up the term. I don't want to say it. But yeah, that's what it basically means. And we called him that, and he loved it. And ever since then, now he's golden brown, and he's actually now still Weddle. So yeah. And my sister's dog is actually named Jasmine. She's German Shepherd. And oh my God, she's the one that you keep hearing barking in my videos, because when she was a puppy, she was abandoned, and my sister bought her in Humane Society, because before she bought her, I should say adopted her, I should say correctly, our other dog Lilo passed away, and because of cancer. So we had to put her down. She was really sad. About a month later, around Lilo's birthday, Jasmine she found, and she adopted her. And now Jasmine's part of the family, which Jasmine literally won't shut up. Number 10 says, do I have any plans for YouTube? And the reason why I put that there is because I've been really behind on these YouTube videos and stuff like that. Like, some weeks I put videos, some weeks I don't. Some I don't put for a month, like in October. I'm trying my best to do all these videos and stuff like that. I just, want to be motivated. And that's where you guys do that for me. Like recently, all my videos, I don't get that many views. But now I've been getting some more, and some people literally watching my videos now and actually leaving comments and stuff, which I really like. And I really like all this. And if it gets me motivation to do it, because literally that's me, I'm a motivational guy. If I get motivated to do anything, I will do it. Like me working on my race cars, I was motivated by my dad. Me getting my getting a job, I was motivated to get a job, to get money to actually do certain things and even build my PC. If you guys actually motivate me to make these kind of videos or anything, or even playthroughs or any kind of funny sketch, I will do it. Just tell me what you like to see and what you want me to do. Alright guys, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I know I've been gone for a while, but I'm going to be putting more videos hopefully very soon. Okay, and I'm going to be trying, new stuff, old stuff. I might be playing more Call of Duty because I've been addicted to the, remastered and stuff like that, because I love it. So, again, I'm going to leave this video here. So, thank you guys for watching. If you like that, make sure you click that like button. Make sure you come back. And as always, I'll catch you all later. See ya. Open the damn door. Yeah.
It's a group effort.
Oh my god. Why are they so loud?
Go for the helpless and stuff. We need to get all doing things